What up, Taurus? Welcome to Grizzly Tarot. My name is Dan. Here to do a mid-monthly for February. I'm going to do a 10-card Celtic Cross. It can either be love, life, career, whatever the hell is going on, family situation. It doesn't have to be anything specific. It's just a general reading. So if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Disclaimer, don't hold anything against me if I say the outcome is here and something bad ends up happening. It's fucking tarot, dude. Just know that in the near future and the outcome, all that can change. It's going on the energy right now that I'm picking up right now. So if the outcome isn't something that you want, change it. It's all within your power to do so. Don't make it a self-fulfilling prophecy of saying, oh, well, he said it's not gonna work out, so it's not gonna work out. I'm afraid. Like, oh my god, I wish it would. That's a self-fulfilling. I can't even talk. That's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, you're gonna make that shit come into actualization. All right. So, take it how it resonates. Like I said, I've been doing tarot for like 3 years now, 3 or 4 years, and only recently started doing friends and family reads, and they're all just like, dude, this shit's scary accurate. You know, you should open up a channel. And I'm not saying I'm scary accurate. I'm just saying, like, to my friends who are non-believers, and I kind of turned them into believers. So anyway, 2 more shuffles. Taurus. What the fuck is going on? No, do 1 more shuffle actually. What's going on, Taurus? There we go. I make sure to shuffle on screen because I know a lot of people don't like that. And they're like, oh, well, you shuffled off screen. You know the cards that were coming. Psh, oh, my dick. All right. So your current situation is the Hangman in the upright. The Hangman in reverse Hangman in reverse. The Hangman in the upright to me is stagnation, looking things from a new perspective, getting enlightened on the situation. In the reverse, it's forward movement. Maybe not forward movement, but coming out of stagnation and making things happen. And opposing you, you have the Fool. So I either take that as you're coming out of a period of stagnation where you're moving forward on whatever this situation is, and the reason the Fool is opposing you is, I want to say, you're like being neglectful, like not neglectful, more like naive, like you're coming out of whatever stagnant situation is or whatever you were stagnant for, and you're taking that leap of faith, but almost like to your detriment, almost like you're taking a leap of faith, but not being cautious at all. Like the Fool is, if anybody knows tarot, the Fool is you're standing on the edge of a cliff, going into the world. He's the very first card of the tarot where, oh, I'm going into the world. I've never had anything happen to me bad, so you know what? I'm not afraid of anything, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, this dude's about to jump off a cliff, like by mistake, because he's not looking, right? So to me, it's literally like you're coming out of a stagnant situation and like driving forward, doing whatever the hell you want, but like almost to the point of recklessness where you're going to end up getting yourself hurt. And you need to be cautious of that. So be cautious of that. In the past, you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is the nurturing mother. So like whatever the situation was, you were nurturing it, trying to help it grow, trying to invoke forward movement. So it's like whatever the situation was, it had you in limbo, and you were trying to like nurture it back to being something, and then you finally like came out of that, and now you're the Fool and you're like driving forward, but you have to be careful not to overdo it and end up getting yourself hurt. In the near future, you have the Hermit. So that's like withdrawing and going within to get your enlightenment, to figure out what you have to do. So it's almost like you were the Hangman, and typically a Hangman views things from a new perspective. And if you know the Hangman, he has that little golden ring around his head. So that signifies enlightenment. So it's like you got a new perspective to be enlightened on the situation and find out like what you needed to do. And maybe you didn't necessarily get that enlightenment, and you kind of just said, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go do whatever the hell, whatever. And you took that leap of faith, but now that could possibly like cause something bad for you. So in the near future, and I think maybe because you're watching this reading, who knows, you're going to kind of go hermit mode and kind of go within to be like, okay, what do I really need to do to get this the way I want it to be? Like, what do I actually need to see here and learn here for it to go how I want it to go? Anyway, your goal. 5 of Pentacles. That's weird as a goal for me. So, again, I'm new. I'm learning. Take it for what it is. 5 of Pentacles as a goal, like that's my left out in the cold. Whether you want to be left out in the cold or you want to leave somebody else out in the cold, it's what's driving that? Judgment in reverse is driving it. To me, this almost seems like a relationship read. Kind of like you were trying to nurture a relationship, nurture a situation, and it wasn't going the way you wanted. So you finally said, fuck it, I'm just going to go out and do whatever the hell I want. I'm going to go date all these people and have sex with all these people and blah, 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 and do whatever the hell I want. And I'm going to leave you out in the cold because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing and I'm ignoring the call of what I'm actually supposed to be doing. Judgment is hearing the call, doing what you're supposed to do. And when I say hearing the call, it's like when you, like, you know in the back of your head, like, okay, I really shouldn't do this, blah, 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 but I'm going to do it anyway because it seems fun. Like, no, that's ignoring the call. The call is telling you you really should not be doing that. But you're like, yeah, I'm going to do it anyway. So that would cause a judgment in reverse situation. At least that's how I interpret it. So to me, it's like you want to leave somebody out in the cold because, or even leave yourself out in the cold from this person because you're ignoring the call and you're not doing what you're actually supposed to be doing. And I'm not saying this means like this person who fucking cheated on you, you're supposed to run back and like get back together with them. No, I'm saying you're not taking the time to figure out what it is you're supposed to do, but your goal is to leave them out in the cold or leave yourself out in the cold from this situation. Let's continue. Your advice, 10 of Cups in reverse. Why is that? Why is that? This is going a pretty good way from what I can see with cards. So 10 of Cups to me is happy family, like great situation, blah blah blah. 10s are completions. So like the 10 of Cups upright is like the completion where you're finally at the happy family loving situation, blah blah blah. The reverse is like disharmony, out of alignment, like things not going right. So I would say your advice here, turn it around. Like get that harmony and like that loving connection and happiness all back. Whether it's with this person or this situation, again, I'm not gonna assume this is a relationship read, that's just how it's coming across. Whatever the situation is, come out of that disharmony and that like misalignment, like realign yourself with the situation. And to get your happiness, because ultimately if it stays in the reverse, you're not going to get your happiness. So take the advice, find your happiness, whether it's with this person, without this person, but also listen to the call. Do what you have to do. Take the time to think about what you actually have to do to make the situation work out in the best possible way. Because your external influences is justice. So that's almost like, that's actually funny because what's driving you is judgment in the reverse. You're ignoring the call. So whatever's happening around you is the universe saying like, bitch, you ignored me. So guess what? Now you have to deal with the repercussions. Because justice is, it can go in either way. Or it can go in your favor or against your favor, depending on what you are doing. And right now, again, by judgment being in reverse as what's driving you forward right now, I take that as it's probably not going to be good for you, or it's making the situation worse for you. It's not helping you. Judgment is like, hey, like I said, you didn't listen. I gave you all the signs and like the calls and like this and that, and you kind of just kept ignoring it. So you know what? Hey, fuck you. Universe is going to give you bad karma now. It's kind of how I view that. Internal influence is Ace of Pentacles, so like a new opportunity. Something being handed to you by the hand of God. Wow, that just came to me. If you know the Ace of Pentacles, it's a hand coming out of the fucking clouds. Hand of God. You know, makes sense. So it's like inside you, you have this chance being given to you. Like, hey, here's my coin, my opportunity. Take it. But you're ignoring it. Stop ignoring it. Whatever it is, whatever like you know you have to do, whatever you know needs to be done, do it. Take that opportunity. It's an internal opportunity. It's something that you know you have. And I mean, this could also be like, again, if it's a relationship spread, this could be like internally, like, I know I can get any other bitch I want. I know I can get any mans I want, but you're ignoring the situation. You're not fixing this situation. Whatever it is, whether it's leaving the person and that being the situation, and you're not listening to the sign that you need to leave this person, or you're supposed to fix things with this person, or figure out the best way to come to a solution with this person, but you're ignoring that sign. Okay, because you think you have all these other options in your head, and you're like, I have other opportunities elsewhere. But that's just one way it could be. I personally am seeing this as like you already have the answer within you. You're just ignoring it because you're being a stubborn motherfucker. If you get offended by anything I say, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Leave my channel. Anyway, your outcome though, Ace of Cups. That's like the super amazing love, right? That's like everything you could ever want. So I take this as really you're ignoring whatever the situation is. You're ignoring what needs to be done to fix it, and you're just trying to plow forward and just be like, fuck it, I don't care, I'm just gonna move on and do whatever I want. And it's not working out in your favor, and justice is gonna come in and is gonna knock you off your rocker, dude. Like it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna like help you out. You already know internally like what needs to be done, because you just do. You're just ignoring it. But the near future is the Hermit. So I take this as like a really good thing. Near future is the Hermit. You already like, it's already saying that you're already going to take that time to go inward and figure out what you really need to do. Because like I said, the internal influences, you already had that opportunity inside. You already had that chance being given to you inside. You have the call, the answer, the sign from the universe saying, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Stop being stubborn. Actually do what the universe is guiding you to do, what you know is the right thing to do, and turn this fucking 10 of Cups upside down. Gain that happiness, that end all be all like happy loving situation. And if you're going by what these cards are saying in the near future, you go inside and you take my advice and like flip this shit around and find the happiness inside, whatever, it's going to lead to that ultimate loving, happy, good situation. That's pretty much what I take away from here. So take my advice, do the right thing, do what the universe is guiding you to do, find your happiness, and like make the situation the happy, good situation it needs to be. Whether that's you leaving a situation but in a positive way, or whether that's coming together with somebody or a situation and doing it the right way, because your end all situation or outcome is Ace of Cups. Anyway, Taurus, hope that resonated. If it didn't, I'm sorry. We have plenty of readers on YouTube. Definitely check some out. And definitely check back, like, share, subscribe. Check back for your next reading, and hopefully it resonated, like I said. Anyway, catch you guys later.